Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stellaris with the Roman Empire, and we're in trouble. The Contingency, the endgame crisis, has arrived. It's not that far away, too far away from us up here, and there's another bit down here. Unfortunately, we're still at war with the Hello Partnership, and because we're no longer the Federation President, we can't just automatically surrender. We can go to the Senate floor. There's a resolution here, change galactic focus not to form the galactic market, but the contingency. But there's a weak support, and the only people who support this currently will be the Ralakat and the Guguns. Because, you know, they are the people who are actually affected by it. So we're gonna support it, but not many others will, I would imagine. Libyans are not afraid of the emerging crisis yet. Well, they probably will be. And they're also not neighbouring an AI empire. It's probably the worst thing we could have got, really, for us. If I put it to emergency measure, it won't pass anyway, but I'm starting the process now. And any and all fleets that I cared about having elsewhere are being pulled back. And where are they going to? Where's the closest? Where they can get in? They can get in this way, which means they would probably end up coming in through Eurus or through Abres. So we'll send our ships there. However, they could of course go up north. Up this way as well, so there's plenty of things for us to think about. My hope is that them spawning close to Urza Vestige and Salimis might cause them to fight each other.
Alert, spaceport engaged.
We need to get ourselves ready for the inevitable fact that we probably won't survive here. And at the moment we'll still be having these petty squabbles between us and we had a partnership. Probably was a mistake to cause this fight to happen, but I thought I might have a little bit more time before the crisis spawned. Clearly not. I'm also aware that these defective custodians will become a problem as well.
Alert, spaceport deconstructed.
Let's go to our government. No, sorry. Where I need to. Where it is? Not society. Discoveries. Relics. Okay, another 3-4 years, and then we can get some more Zarkland's pilgrims down. We're just going to want more fleets, realistically. There's a third machine world over at Swur. Where's this? That's over at the Voliots. Fine. My hope is that more people are now... Yeah, a few people are starting to join this now. The Voliots are here. We're starting to get somewhere. This is starting to become more and more of a focus. Yeah, all empires within the galactic community will open borders to another and mobilise for war. We need the Lipians to join in with this, really. I know they hate us, but we really need this to pass. Like, considerably. Our diplomatic weight has gone down as well. That's a problem.
Alert, spaceport engaged.
They're opposed at the moment, but that may well change. I'm not even bothering to fight back against these fleets here at the moment. You guys got upgrade. Okay, we've no longer got that there. Contingency is already starting to spread. You can see it spreading. That's a real concern. Sense and Recess. 4th Machine World at Aeneas. This is hopefully the last one. So that's also near the Voliots. Hopefully the Praku should now join in the let's contain, you know, the contingency. You think they would, because they're not... You think the Praku would join in with this at this point? They may well do in time. But I'm really keen to get the fight against these guys started ASAP. As a kind of just generally as a collective group. Obviously if I can claim some extra land off these guys, I'm not going to say no. But I just think we've got much bigger concerns than that at the moment anyway. Eurus, can you take any additional defence platforms? I don't think you can. No, you can't really. Obviously, we might be able to go after some of their tech if we're lucky with our science ships. We'll have to see. Let's sell some of these. It's funny how early on we needed to buy so many, and now we're just selling them like bits of scrap. Oh yeah, they're definitely... The contingency is definitely spreading. If they spread down into Lippian territory, that's what we want. Once they spread into Lippian territory, we should be able to go after the contingency here. And the new towns will be fighting over here against the defective custodians, I imagine. Not yet. They're not at war with anyone. But they are berserk. They're likely to attack things. So we've got to watch out for that as well. You guys here, the Zenat Commonwealth. Spicer, that's fine, I don't really care.
Engaged.
I really wish we were the Federation President. I don't know when the next rotation comes in. And because we're at war, we can't change the succession type. It's a problem. This contingency is going to spread fast. And unfortunately, the fallen empires are not part of the galactic community. Although the Salimis have just opened their borders to us, which is useful. In fact, they're actually improving our relations. How about that? Minister of State. Let's go for diplomatic weight. I know that's only as a diplomatic emissary. You're on the council. Take the trade value up, that's fine. I'm slightly at a loss as to what to do with these contingencies, to be honest. I need them to break into the Praku and the Lippians.
Construction complete.
When they do that, it should be a little bit easier to go after them.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Because we need everyone to... We need everyone to go together, really. Oh, it's okay. It's come up to second place here. The Lippians haven't joined it just yet. But it's already in second place. I can't put it up to emergency measure. I'm going to oppose the cooperative research channels in an effort to push that down in terms of its strength. I don't like that we're no longer one of the most powerful members of the galaxy. We're blocking the ghost signal. It's not great, is it? We need to build up a bunch of alloys, I would say. Because I think we're going to need to be replacing ships a lot here. So anywhere that can have industrial districts is getting them. As well as some research as well, I guess. But anywhere that can have additional industrial districts is getting them. Because we're going to need to probably keep on going with our ships, repairing and replacing constantly. So anything that can take industrial districts is getting them. Same over here in Muthaven. Curator station destroyed. Suggests that the contingency was behind the attack. No surprises there. I'm guessing the chimps don't really care at this point, but I'll happily have their research if they want it. I will propose subjugation when the time comes.
Communications alert.
Well, I don't think that will happen. Yeah, I'm happy to form a research group with you guys. Haven's actually got a blocker here. Let's knock these down. These impassable mountains. That'll actually clear out some districts for us, that's good. Federation law, separate treaties. Prohibited separate treaties, no. I like having separate treaties. I'm voting no on that. I think it will still pass anyway, though. I don't know who proposed this, but it looks like it might be the Gagassians here, but that might wreck our economy if we're not careful. I think everyone else would probably vote yes. Yeah, prohibited. So again, we've lost that vote. Hostile fleets here. What's coming in? That's fine.
Alert. Spaceport.
I don't really mind about this place as much. Obviously, I'd like to hold entropys more if I could. So for now, Zarkland's pilgrims come down to entropys more. The Trojans need to be upgraded though.
Deconstructed.
How are we doing on that whole Galactic Council? Contingency is still only in second place. As soon as the Lipians and stuff join it, we should be okay. There's nothing much we can do until we're working as a coordinated group.
Construction complete.
So far, they're not spreading a huge amount, but it's only going to increase as time goes on.
Alert.
I imagine we need to kill all these 4 locations, and we also don't know what's. Another creator station's gone. We also don't know what their tech is, so we don't know how to defend against it. Guys, save your fleets. You're going to need them against the contingency, not against me.
Ship augmentations completed.
I will hold entropies more because I want that land. But realistically, we've got much bigger problems. Okay, contingency will be the next one here. Excellent. This is even without the Lipians. They're still not even saying they'll join. We have now devised an algorithm that blocks the ghost signal from causing further interference. Our firewalls have been restored, our core drivers are intact, and our unit stacks are operating at full capacity. Yet we couldn't get our FTL inhibitors working. We have outwitted the inferior processing power of the contingency, and soon they will kill, maim, dismember no more. No FTL inhibitors. That's a problem. Or at least none to the contingency, I would imagine. Usually, what I do with the contingencies. I try to run away to an L gate system, because that spawns somewhere up here usually, and use that as kind of defensive area. But it seems to me like we're not going to be able to get in there unless we can hold entropys more, which is why I'm sending. That's why I'm sending the Zarkland's Pilgrims down that way, because that has an L gate in it. Although we would have to fight our way into the L gate system, which could also cause some more problems. But we may not have a choice in the matter, to be honest. So we'll have to see if that's a possibility or not.
Space entity encountered.
Right. How long till another year before we can get the contingency here? Have the Lipians joined us now? No, the Praku have. As have the Voliots. As have a few other people. So yeah, we're going to have to deal with this contingency one way or another. Unfortunately, I don't think the Salimis will actually join in the war, which is a problem. Guys, bugger off. I've got better things to do. I'm going to try hold entropy small though.
Technological acquisition successful.
Because we might need to run away. A mega shipyard. Ooh, that might be useful. 149 months.
Spaceport engaged.
But we might be able to mass produce some ships out of there. So we will research that. Although it's going to take quite some time to get done. You guys need to go and get yourself upgraded. So we're going to have to head back to Tua for the time being to do so. Oh, Colossus is here. I don't know if that's actually going to be that useful for me now. Do these guys get... I don't know if the Colossus get... Oh no, sorry, I don't know if the Contingency get worlds or not. I mean, I guess we could try world crack it. Malekith. Oh, I can't trade with you because we're actively at war, aren't we? True Gigan Order. Hi there. I think we got Sterilization Hub 1. I might be able to crack the sterilization hubs. So that might work. It's going to just have to hold at 2 for the time being. I wonder if we can actually... Let's actually see if we can even go down there and technically crack one open. I don't think we'll be able to. We can crack it. Excellent. I mean, they've got a horrendous amount of fleets here. But we can go... We might be able to go crack that world if we're lucky. Just head back to Tua Station for now. It might be better cracking the world than actually trying to fight it on the ground. I think that might be the way forward. I'm holding entropies more for another... Oh my god, that's a huge amount of fleets. Well, we can't take that on. If they're coming this way, that's a problem. Oh my god, look how many fleets that is there. Guys, I hope you'll use this against the contingency when the time comes. Because that's a decent amount of fleets. And the thing is, like, by themselves, all these little fleets wouldn't be too much of a problem. But then you get all these combined fleets put together. And that's where it becomes problematic. That's way more than we can take on, even with our nice Zarkland's Pilgrims fleets here. Depending on which way they go, we're going to have to pull back and get out of there. If we can't take this land, we can't take this land. This is why I wish we could be the Federation president, or our Federation hadn't done something stupid and decided, oh, we don't need this, you know, and now, of course, we actually do need this, but it's a little bit late for that. We're going to go for orbital shield generator here. You guys need to all be upgraded. You guys can have a bunch of defense platforms. Uriah can be upgraded as well.
Ship augmentations completed. Ship augmentations completed.
All you guys get upgraded.
Ship augmentations completed.
Abrez, I think you are now a Citadel, that's fine. You need a defense grid supercomputer, target uplink computer, and then you need a comms jammer and a disruption field generator. There we go. And you are going to have gun batteries. Plenty of them. The more places that we can get upgraded, the better. 156 days. These guys are getting too close for comfort now. Pull back to Sumanetta. You should be able to get out of there before you get attacked. Entropy some more. Hopefully, although unfortunately the Hyper Relay is close to Lish Val. But thankfully they're down the other end at the moment.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
And the nation approaching live decided it needs to insult us, so be it. We're not going to be able to hold Entropy small with that amount of fleets there. But thankfully we've managed to pull back. I mean, look how many fleets are coming here. Guys, we've got bigger problems. Oh good. The defective custodian has declared war on ally the Plissamon's dynastic union. Currently we're at war with the Takaran detective custodians. Fine. Well, I'm not really going to get involved. I'm not really going to get involved in that. That's going to have to be between you guys over here. And you guys got a lot of fleets, so good luck with that one. Most of the enclave destroyed. Okay, that's again via the contingency. Now everyone is deciding this is something we should focus on. Even the Lipians who do not like us are like, oh well, yeah, you know, we probably should. I would put it as an emergency measure, but I can't. But it will be on the floor shortly. It's where they attacked the Plissamons of all people. Anyway. This is going to just be absolute chaos, I imagine.
Offline. Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Guys Virius, let's get you back to Sumanetta if we can. I don't know if you can warp out. We'll go to passive. Go there to Sumanetta. I need you to get out of there safely. You'll come back in a little while, that's fine. In about 2 years' time. Contingency doesn't look that bad at the moment, but I know it will become so. Hopefully the new town's going to survive here, because at the moment they're also fighting the rest of the Covenant Mathonus and friends. There's not really much I can do to come help with the custodians over there. They're just too far away, and realistically we've got a contingency near us. We need to be careful. Luckily most of the other contingencies are elsewhere. But still. And speed up time. Haven's got crime, that's hardly a concern at this point.
Council agenda ready.
Council agenda, let's pause while we think about that. Oh, I've just launched Favour Society again. It's fine. Anything to do with attacking stuff. Any kind of benefits to fighting. You can order a more militaristic. Take open arms for the trade value. It's fine. I want to go to not influence. I want to go to. This is a better pass, by the way. I know the Gigassins have decided they're not going to, but contingency is a real problem here. Okay. Let's go to society management, no, government, policies and edicts. Yeah, we've got some very powerful ambitions here we can grab. How much unity are we actually producing per month? 1,800 in terms of like profits, so we need to decide about which ones we're going to need here. Naval capacity up 20%, minerals, architectural research, build speed I don't really care about, desperate measures might be important, home territory fire rate, so desperate measures we're going to active. How long till we get, let's wait till we get unyielding done, or at least get Bulwark of Harmony done, and then we will go for those ambitions, I think. I think that'd be wise.
Ship augmentations completed.
Yeah, we'll want to deal with these contingency as best possible. Pirates sighted in Swear. Fine. Let's go deal with them. I think we've already got bubbles there. Bubbles should be able to handle themselves.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Go on, Bubbles, you got this.
Augmentations completed.
Does Bubbles need some help? I mean, no one is around Bubbles at the moment to lend a hand. That's my only problem. The Black Tower mercenaries are here. Could speak to them, I suppose. There's a few things we can probably do here. We're looking for tactical insight into formidable foes. The contingency. They use energy weapons, so you have best use shields to mitigate incoming damage. Simulations indicate that despite having strong defense, the ship's hull is relatively fragile. So that penetrating weapons might perform very well against them. I also want to set up some mercenary garrisons. Yeah, it's a deal. What logistical solutions can you offer? Naval capacity up 15%, absolutely. I'm not going to say no to that. Okay, the United Beldron is already renting the fleet. We could recall the fleet. I'm actually going to give them a bigger fleet if I can. And I'm going to share technology with them as well. The higher these guys go, the better, I would say. We may want to recall their fleet as time goes on. We'll have to see. So, we need to retrofit our fleets to be pretty much exclusively shield based. So none of this Neutronian armour, it's not going to be worth dog. We are going to have some issues with power perhaps. So give it a reactor booster. And we'll have to knock out one of these 2 weapons as well. Just have some plasma. Oh no, that's more power. Have some Ripper autocannons, that's fine. Well, that requires power as well. There we go, have some energy siphons, why not? Yeah, you guys all need power. Not that you have enough power. And we already a high level of power, to be honest. And what did they say? They wanted... Just trying to knock down... I'm trying to think about where we can knock down power. We'll come back to that in a second. We need to go back to the... We need to go back to our mercenaries here. So yeah, they use exclusively use energy weapons. So we need to use shields. And the ship hulls are fragile, so we need penetrating weapons. Interesting. So let's go to our fleet management. We've got quite a few corvettes here. We want as much armor and hull damage, I think. So we want as many of these plasma cannons as possible, I would say. I don't really mind about hyperdrives because I don't think that's going to work in our favour. Cluster 3 is upgrading. There we go. Still on its way.
Technological
Fine.
acquisition
That's
successful.
working. Sentry Ray is done. Excellent. Global pacification. Global pacifier, that's interesting. Well, I wouldn't mind getting the dark matter underway. Shield capacitor might be nice. Given what we're going up against, that might be useful. Dark matter power, I think, however, is going to be important. We're going to need it. We've got propulsion. We're working on dark matter power now as well. Once you guys are upgraded, we're going to upgrade things. Right, we've got some...
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
Got some refugees arriving.
Ship augmentations
Right.
completed.
Ship augmentations completed. Back to the ship designer. You guys are getting as much hyper shields as possible. And a reactor booster. And you're having some plasma cannons. I feel like we... Okay, we're going to have to put some... We'll put some pulse armor on. And put on... I think it's, I don't want to knock these guys down like too much. Although we do have a lot of corvettes, so that's why I'm kind of concerned by these things quite a bit. Let's go for some more shields. Let's go for some power, some reactor boosters. These plasma cannons actually cost more power. So let's knock out some of the stuff here. Here we go. Hang on a second. Yeah, it is this. It is the plasma cannons we want, I believe. So we want stuff that penetrates. Armor penetration. So it's actually these Caviton collapses we want, probably. So we want penetration damage, don't we? So we're gonna pretty much change everything about our vessels. We can always change them back, but they can only have so many shields because it just costs a lot of power that we don't have at the moment, and our reactor boosters are kind of terrible. Pop down to hyperdrive. Just fine. We're gonna need to give them one more pulse armor, I suppose. Battleships. You are going to also pretty much have Caviton collapses across the board. I don't mind leaving you with some picket and some strike craft. That's fine. Take as many shields as possible here, and then some power. And we'll leave you with some afterburners as well. Trajan. We'll leave you with some. We'll leave you as your setup because you guys are pretty useful. Defense platforms, however, I will put some Caviton collapses in and make you pretty much shield heavy if I can. So reactor boosters. Fine, I'm not going to be able to put in that much there. So take some pulse armor. And you can have some advanced railguns. We are struggling somewhat for power. Corvettes. I want you to have Caviton collapses. I would like to give you some more advanced shields, but power is an issue. I can get away with some. Put the sensors down a bit, although that does lower the tracking. We'll do that because I want to give these guys extra kind of defense. It's going to require a lot of our minor artifacts. Thankfully we finally have something to do with them. It's going to take a lot of time to get these guys all upgraded. But we need to get this kind of archaeo tech underway. It's going to be important. I don't know if we can buy. I don't know if we can like buy minerals off people or buy minor artifacts off people, I should say. Let's go to we certainly can't buy them off the market. Gigasians. I don't suppose you sell such things, do you? Right. Of a trade deal. No, we can't sell minor artifacts. We can't sell or buy minor artifacts. Fine. It's just going to be a long while before our ships are ready to be upgraded. You two can be joined together. I don't know why you're not. There you go. Yeah, I'm concerned about the contingency. Some people have actually decided to not go into the chims. These guys here. But I think we should pass anyway. Thank you, Black Tower mercenaries. You'll still give me some useful benefits.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I wish we probably should have started getting ready for this sooner. With the minor artifacts, oh well.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
So yeah, they're going to keep pushing up here, but that's fine. This doesn't pass for a long time. It doesn't pass for like another 4 years. So I'll have to see how that goes. Speaking of which, how the contingency don't seem to be spreading too much.
Alert. Mining station.
Yes, I mean it's causing a huge amount of border gore. I mean, one of these fleets by themselves we might be able to take on. Because there's only, what, 30 ships, but they're incredibly powerful ships. But we've got another 4 years to hold out yet before that becomes the thing we can deal with. Right, sell these. And we'll buy some minerals. I'll keep us going for now. This contingency is going to be a problem, isn't it? So we can now activate a relic.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Small Empire fleet. We may as well take that for the extra. We may as well take that just for the some extra fleet power. That'll just sit in Romulus. Oh, did Bubbles die? No! Bubbles, I'm so sorry. Oh no, I feel terrible. Right, you, Mr. Pirates, are going down. Oh, look at that. Bubbles managed to deal with everything else apart from this galleon. How about that?
Alert. Spaceport deconstruct.
Oh, Bubbles, we've had you for so long. You're always so good with the pirates. Oh well, there's not much we can do about it now. We'll go knock out these marauders here. These additional Zocklands pilgrims will just chuck a I think we've got a spec commander somewhere. Who's better?
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Probably Spurrier. So we'll give them a commander soon.
Ship augmentations completed.
There we go. Should just give you a bit of extra power. Ah, Bubbles, I'm sorry. Right, send you back to Romulus. You'll stay there for now. The problem is I can't really go after, even try to go after even some of these contingencies until until we're at peace with these guys. Because if they're down fighting in other parts of the galaxy, I've got my world cracker. If I can crack out the contingency world here, I don't think they can make it again. So if they go down and fight in other parts of the galaxy, that's fine, but I need to make peace with...
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
I need to be at peace with these other guys first, otherwise there's no chance, no hope. How long until this comes through? Another few thousand days. I don't really want to bring these guys down here. I think I'm going to have to, though.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
But it's really not ideal, to be honest. Oh, because they still need to be upgraded, though. So you guys gonna just have to go back to be upgraded. Crisis 4 is, I think, already ready to be is already there in terms of its upgrades. So Crisis 4 can at least come down to lend a hand. And these Zocklands programs can come down as well. When I don't want to lose this land, I'll see if that's something I'm going to need to pull back from or not. But I can't push this to go any quicker, I don't think. Let's speed forward time.
Construction complete.
there's nothing I can do until we're all fighting the contingency on the same page. If we're not fighting the contingency together, then we don't stand a hope in hell, really. I do somewhat regret starting this war with the Hello Partnership, but also in some ways I feel like this would have happened anyway. And also they're pulling back anyway, because I think we're drawing enough fleets down there to be worthwhile.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
You guys are here, that's fine, don't really mind.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
I'm glad we took the time to build our hyper relays along with this branch of the Empire, because it is just going to take a long time for us to move anywhere. I'm just saving our alloys now because I think we're going to need them in future. This war between the Tucans and the Newtowns doesn't seem to be going particularly well. I mean, that could be tough because that's a proper cleansing war. So I don't think they'll end that. That being said, if we can deal with the contingency, then that would be okay. But it looks like the Newtowns might be. Newtowns having a bit of a bad day over there.
Communications.
Oh, hello.
Alert.
Who's invading us? Ah, they're reinvading Glugger's Moor, fine. Voliots, I'm happy to have an embassy. At this point I'm happy just to try and make any kind of friends possible, to be honest. Oh, still another 3 years before this passes. I don't think we can...
Planetary invasion alert.
Yeah,
Surface
I
control
don't
has been
think we
compromised.
can... We can't push it through, unfortunately. As much as I want to. As much as I'd like to push it through, I don't think we can. Now, do we go to Roma, and decide that we want to bring back the Black Tower mercenaries? Build a bigger fleet. If I wanted to recall the fleet, what would happen? 6 months to bring the fleet back and a generous compensation. It's not in the best interest of our organisation, but you're our patron, we'll make it happen. This will displease the Enclave. That's only I think that's only recalling the fleet. Fine, we'll wait off that for the time being. I don't think that would be worthwhile doing just yet. We will probably hire them, though, when that becomes a possibility. Contingency is starting to spread now down to Lippian territory. But these guys still seem to want to push us around up here. You guys really don't want to do this. That's a lot of fleet power there.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
We're still in second place. I mean, I think we're actually gaining slightly on the Lippians, presumably because they're struggling a little bit with the... they're struggling a little bit with the contingency, I imagine. Put you back onto... evasive, there we go. Seems like the big fleet stays at the sterilisation hubs, which I don't know. Hopefully they won't all do that. We'll have to see. Oracle, you can have geology experts just for a few more minerals, because it looks like we'll start to get through them pretty soon here. Oh, they're coming. Do you guys really want to do this? I'm happy to take you guys on, but I really wanted to keep my fleet to something else. We're just going to send these guys up. We're going to try to send these guys a bit of a warning to go home. Because while I don't mind them retaking this land, I do not want them coming into our land.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
I think that's an important thing to make clear to them. How are we doing on the old minor artifacts? Still a while yet. Classes 2 is at 49%. It's going to take a while before these guys are ready to upgrade overall. Oh, we'll get to see our Titans in combat. We haven't seen those before. This should be fun. I think there will be more coming through the Oh, they're pulling back.
Assets engaged.
They're pulling back, but we're going to fight now. Oh, look at those big power beams. That's cool. Intel falling, so be it.
Alert. Non-standard space entity encountered.
Okay. We're sending them a message, which is the main thing. Coming and budding dreams to join the galactic community. Excellent. Looks like there's another new fleet here. Go deal with them. Do you guys get the picture now? Send you guys to go heal. And you can reinforce. Selene mediators declared war on the Praku. That's interesting. I wonder why. This is turning into an absolute mess now. So the Selemis are fighting the Hallowed Partnership for whatever reason. Let's get those projects researched. Why are the Selemis fighting? Interesting. Very interesting indeed. I can't believe there's people deciding to abstain from this or actively opposing this. More people arrive. Let's get these upgraded. Take an alloy foundry. I think we're going to need the extra capacity there. Just make sure that there's no more features we can clear. Doesn't seem to be at the moment. Cool. Let's carry on. Some more people rebelling against the Plissimans. Goodness me. There's quite a few of them rebelling against the Plissimans at the moment. This is such a mess in terms of border gore. Chims, would you like to be... Well, you're not far off actually joining the Federation. It's only the
Communications alert.
It's only the Gagassians that you wouldn't want to join with. Contingency is definitely spreading though. The smaller fleets of 200,000 I reckon we could clear out. I'm more concerned about the fleets of kind of 600,000. That's more of a problem. And there's nothing we can really do until we get peace with the Hallowed Partnership. Are you guys coming in to attack us? Are you coming this way? Oh, you certainly are. That we're not going to be able to take on. Let's see if we can get that last bit of debris. And then get out of there. Guys, Various, we need to keep you alive if we can. Hi there, Renowned Paragon. Haven't seen one of you for a long time. You're a commander, you're an admiral. You're a pirate. Armor and shields, hit points down. Every Empire enemy ship destroyed. You're not actually that useful for us. If you were probably not a pirate, you might have been more useful. But I think in this regard, actually, you're not going to be that useful for us.
Ship fragment.
Okay, get out of there. We got some progress on some stuff. But they're coming in here. That's a lot of fleets. I'm not sure we'll be able to do anything with.
Alert. Science unit engaged.
Oh, I thought we could get the science unit out of there. No, guys, Various. Another Master's Mourn. Fine. We lost our science ship there. I left it a little bit too late to get him out of there. But I wanted some of this fun, sciencey stuff.
Spaceport engaged.
Oh well. Such is the way. Let's go to the market. We're just going to buy some rare crystals. Guys, I really feel like there's bigger concerns than... I mean, if you want to go take Cunedis back, that's fine. I'm not going to be thrilled if you come to Sumanetta. You guys can be upgraded somewhat. We may need to recall the Black Mercenary Fleet, we'll have to see. Speaking of which, let's go back here. We want to review our options. Keep working on a bigger fleet, please. And in terms of... Okay, so we could hire some mercenary armies. But I don't think that's worthwhile at the moment. So we'll leave that for the time being. We'll get them to keep increasing their fleets, and then eventually we'll bring them back into the Empire. I don't mind if they retake Cunedis, I just don't want them to come any further. I think that would be a problem. But we'll leave things there for now. As we push towards hopefully making all the galactic community focus on one threat, we will see if we survive. I don't think we will. The contingency hasn't got too out of hand yet, but if we don't get this passed in pretty soon, then it will become a problem. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.